lie angle balance putters have become all the rage in 2024. But what if you could save yourself some money and shop online for potentially what could be one of the best performing putters ever, but I'm not sure it's real. Hi mate, you alright?
I'm good, thanks. Yeah, I've been looking forward to seeing this one actually.
So this is, guys, I've been on TEMU, and I know a lot of people don't like TEMU, but this was £120, and if you look at it, it's pretty much, I think it actually claims to be pretty much, allegedly, a lie angle balance putter, a lab putter. That looks incredibly, to me, like the Mez 1 putter. So
yeah,
I'll have that on screen now. And for me, I think golf is expensive. So we're going to test it today. Not only are we going to test it to see how it performs, see if it's worth the money, but guys, you've got something.
We've got a very greasy revealer.
Right, why is it greasy?
Well, this is going to demonstrate on whether this has got zero toe, whether it's lie angle balanced or not.
So I'll chuck it in there a little bit later in the video, but first of all, let's see if it's just worth the money for, to be honest, if you want to buy a putter. I'll let you, should we open it up and see exactly?
Yeah,
because
definitely.
Essentially, so you can see we've got a nice pistol grip on there. It makes me laugh because we've got the US flag here, we've got the US flag there. I'm not sure if this thing's ever been to America in its life, but they're very proud of it, obviously. So it's actually called a K-long.
Yeah,
I think it's called a Kalong.
On naked eye, I mean, the build quality looks pretty good, doesn't it?
I think a lot of people would mistake that for being a lie angle balance putter or a lab putter.
Yeah.
For example, we've actually got quite a few kind of lie angle balance putters here because we all know that lab realistically were the first ones to make them, I suppose, popular. You're liking that, aren't you?
I mean, yeah, first impression, I can see why it's got a 5-star rating.
Yeah, and so guys, if we look at, in fact, just how does that go, sorry. If we have a look at the reviews of this putter, because I'm a big believer of reviews, I to be honest, read into them. If I can find them, you'll see there's 433 of these sold, and it has an average of 5-star reviews. So if we read through reviews, it's a very good putter, very stable, I'm very satisfied, thank you for... This is the problem for me.
Yeah.
Thank you for your attention. That sounds like a bot to me. First class service, first class product. I can sort of go on with that. Excellent delivery and top quality. I've done this before with TEMU, and some of the reviews don't often seem as they maybe should do. But I actually ordered quite a lot of stuff from TEMU when I bought this, and I got a refund. I don't know why, like they just wouldn't deliver it. I thought it might have been that because they might have seen my email address is quite obviously James Robinson Golf. So I wonder if, anyway, it's not because it's here. So shall we hit some putts and see exactly?
Definitely, I'm looking forward to
How do you think it swings? Because for me, I quite like the idea of, I'm hitting it first, you're not hitting it first. Don't mind me, just looking for golf balls. Right, so the idea behind the lie angle balance putters, and if you haven't seen them already, you will, well, basically it means that the shaft goes more into the centre there, so it should be toe up. It's not a great start, is it? that toe...
I don't actually know about that demonstration. I've only ever sort of tested them in a revealer to sort of see whether or not the I've
idea,
heard toe up being sort of talked about, but I
think it's the whole thing. The idea is that the toe hangs up there like that.
Right, okay.
So straight away, not entirely sure on that. And the thing is, looking at this, again, I think a lot of people would potentially think, oh, it looks like a lab putter, that must be exactly the same.
Yeah.
And I'm sure the guys from Lab, and if they're watching this, will be outraged by the look of this and by the price of it, because if you lose one customer to it and it doesn't perform like a lab putter says it performs, then it's not really right, is it? But if it performs anything like a decent putter, then potentially it could be a good little saving. It feels really nice, I must say. It feels nice and solid off the face. This is quite a difficult putt to get there. Anything between those two, I think, could be a good one. Go on, go on. Essentially, I don't think that feels that bad. Like, I mean, you're the kind of the guru here, because you've you've upset the guys, haven't you, quite a lot?
I have, but I mean, what people don't realise is we're here to sort of provide information for you guys. Whether you like it or not, we're just honest, and that's all we can be. We're not here to promote.
And I have paid for this. A lot of people saying, oh, because we get a lot of stuff sent through to test. To be honest, a lot of the stuff we do test, we do buy and then move on and hope that the video pays for the loss in what it is. Some things like this, you're not sure if you can sell it and move it on because you're not sure.
Yeah.
I mean, essentially, at least it doesn't say lab on there, does it? It doesn't say that. It just kind of tries to look a little bit like
I think in terms of quality, if you'd bought that for £120 and it turned up, on first impressions, you wouldn't be disappointed.
No.
You know, you can go and spend...
It certainly does look cheaper than a lab putter.
Oh, God, yeah. I mean, I'm not comparing it to lab by any means, but for £120, putters within that price range, it came off very soft. I need to hit that a bit harder.
We're not putting this through.
Shall we have a little comp?
Go on then.
Let's, what do you want, what shall we...
Let's have a bit of comp then, we'll see it through a reveal. I'm also going to get this on the Capto system and see just kind of how it does work. Oh, that's nice. Oh, how's that missed?
I'm going to be pretty brave and say this. If this were to be Langle balanced, I would put my house up for as a giveaway. I'm going to be honest.
The mansion?
Yeah. I'd
big house. It's a big old house. He's not retired on a pauper's wage, has he?
I've got used to playing with a Langle balance putting out, and I can actually feel straight away, just stroking it, that the weighting's just not balanced.
No, I mean, essentially as well, so you're saying it's not?
It's not balanced. I mean, it's not a bad putter, it's just a normal putter.
Yeah.
I don't know what sort of...
I don't think it is on the basis that it's not toe up. It's face balance, it's more face balance, that, isn't it?
Yeah, there's nothing, it's not I'm not saying it's a bad putter, it's just that people need to know whether it is actually angle balanced or not.
The one thing that gets me, that's a better one, well done. The one thing that gets me with it is I typed into Google cheap lab putter. I didn't type in fake lab putter, I just typed in cheap lab putter, and that came up. And that's where whoever's making these clubs are obviously paying for search, they're paying for that SEO, aren't they? So realistically, even if they're saying that this, and I'm not saying that they are saying this is a lab putter, I think it's definitely designed to look like one. It's definitely designed to maybe make people think, if I could sneak a bit of the performance out of this club for a fraction of the money, essentially people are probably thinking they've got a good deal, aren't they? But as soon as you type in on Google that something is something and then something else crops up, I do it quite a lot because say if I type in a TaylorMade driver, for example, the TaylorMade website you would think would be the first thing to come up, but it's not. It's all the shops that pay to be higher ranked for that search. So it is, I mean, a lot of people will know that, but a lot of people won't know that. So I certainly think you have to have that kind of forward press, don't you? And I am amazed with the kind of...
Calm down.
I'm amazed. It feels good though, doesn't it? Like, you can stand here and rip this to pieces all you want.
If you were comparing it against a putter at £120, yeah, but if you compare it against a lab, that's a different matter altogether. You had the line then. He's looking at...
2 out of 3, mate, you got 1. You said a competition, you also said the keys to your house.
No, that were if it weren't...
S75, is it?
That's if it weren't lying
Oh, was it? Sorry, I thought we were playing for it. Right, should we get it in and see what it is?
Yeah.
Because I think this could be really interesting. I actually quite like that now. I also love the idea of practicing your putting in the dew because you can sort of get the feedback and stuff like that. Oh, it comes with keys. I've never seen this done in real life.
Have you not? Do you want to see what it should be like first?
Yeah, let's do that. So did Lab send you this?
Yeah.
That's good of him, isn't it?
Yeah.
Is that because he was sick of you saying that... Did he upset you? You upset him, didn't you?
I think I upset him because, what did I say? Oh, I went on the PhD training and I obviously really enjoyed the Allen putter and I got confused with that being completely torque free. I thought that was Langle balanced and he got a bit upset by that, but that was just obviously, you know, they're nothing.
But it's funny with this because different companies, this is called a revealer.
Yeah.
So different companies will have a different kind of revealer depending how they presume Langle balance is measured.
Yeah.
So I think we've got to be very careful. I'm not saying that this is wrong, I'm not saying the PhD one's wrong, I'm not saying that the Odyssey ones are wrong, but we have to be very careful in letting one brand dictate what something is.
Well, no matter how you position this lab putter, when you stroke it, it will stay balanced entirely. So
is the face not supposed to be square though?
If we do it square, it'll stay square. It won't ever try to return or there'll be basically no twist. No matter how you could stroke it around your body, however you want.
You know what, that is really good, that.
I know, it's impressive when you actually see it in motion. When you see a normal putter, that's when you start to think, wow, like...
And do we just screw that into the end of the grip?
Yeah.
So have we got a normal putter? I think we've got all angle balance putters, haven't we? I'll put it on screen because there's loads of them online, isn't there, that show.
Yeah.
Basically, the putter goes all over the shop, doesn't it? Would you ever use a non-angle balance putter anymore?
Well, I've had a few, not arguments, but you have a few debates with people in comments, don't you?
I've never argued with anyone in my comments in my life.
I don't know what the advantage of a normal putter is anymore now I've experienced angle balance. I'd love someone to tell me.
So I'm going to play devil's advocate. I can't use them. I like to be able to feel the putter face release. Whether or not that's me being a bit traditional, I don't know. But I do feel like, essentially...
So straight away, like we just spin it, you can feel it's just wanting to return back to that position. I can't actually leave it there, it'll just fall open. So no matter what I do...
So if you stroke that now, does it still move? Oh yeah.
I mean, it's just done 360 there.
So that's...
That's what lab want to see. That's what all lab rats are wanting to see.
Can you call them that?
I think so. I think they like being called it.
I apologise if you don't. This is my video, and you're saying it. And yeah, you know what? Actually, that's kind of made me feel better because do you think this is supposed to look like a lab putter? I think it has to.
Oh God, yeah.
It has to do, doesn't it?
Of course it is. Yeah, they've looked at what the best putter is out of market and they've tried to copy it.
Yeah, but essentially, it's not angle balanced. Oh, it's nearly broke his maintainer. What's it called?
Revealer.
Sorry. But as a putter for 120 quid, I don't think it's that bad to us. I quite like it if you want something, a big chunky mallet that can help you.
100%, you know, I think there's a place for...
Funnily enough, I've actually ordered a Mez 1. I believe that's what it is, isn't it?
Yeah.
And it's on its way, so I'll compare them if people want to see me compare them. And obviously the Mez 1's a lot more expensive, but... It's not angle balance, is it? Guys, if you've enjoyed that, please make sure you do hit that subscribe button below. We always endeavour to try and find you guys the best deals and buy the crap so you don't have to. See you tomorrow.
It's a nice cover.
Batman. Look.
Yeah.